first of all, we have to have a larger conversation about what this quote-unquote crisis is. First of all, there's the humanitarian crisis that did not begin at the border. It began in El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, etc. We need to recognize that there is a deep humanitarian crisis, and it is in the tradition of the United States to have an open heart towards people who are living through such humanitarian disasters as that. I think there's more here than just the closing of borders. There's the closing of the American heart for us not to consider what someone has to be living through in a country like Honduras, where the violence and the horror is so great day after day that you're willing to cross a desert with a small child in the hopes of seeking asylum. Seeking asylum is not a crime. See, although this president is trying to make it one, seeking asylum is a statutory right, and it is a core spiritual value of the United States of America. All four of my grandparents came through Ellis Island seeking asylum because they were seeking escape from the oppression of pogroms in Russia at the time. What has happened here is that the president has knowingly and intentionally closed many of the ports of entry, creating this squeeze so that he is a crisis. His policies are a crisis. Kidnapping children is state-sponsored crime. That is a crisis. Intentionally inflicting trauma upon children with these detention centers, that is a crisis because that is a state-sponsored crime. Obviously, we need a smoother process, and both Democrats and Republicans have to realize this. We need more border agents. We need more technology. We need more ways to actually make it easy enough, as it has been in our past, for people to legally immigrate here. You know, a lot of Americans don't realize that Ronald Reagan gave 8 million people amnesty. And before 1973, if you were undocumented, you simply walked down to the registry office and registered. At this point, I believe that's the answer. We must create a path of citizenship, not just for the DACA recipients, for everybody. Let's close this horrific chapter. Let's create a path for citizenship, obviously not for people who've committed crimes, obviously not for people who have not been contributive to our society. Let's close this chapter. Let's start over again, give these people the righteous path to citizenship, and then clarify things at the border, including more points of entry, so that not only can people legally immigrate, but also so that we can retrieve that essential humanitarian aspect of our society where we recognize that some people are coming here to escape horrific circumstances and that in America we open our arms to them.